So in your family were athletes. So what after the Terps? What happened then? How'd that go down?
Yeah, so I actually transferred into Maryland after being at a small school for a couple of years. But then, yeah, after Maryland, gearing up for the draft, ended up tearing my hamstring
Oh,
in training. You've heard that story 10,000 times.
Yeah.
sure.
But plummeted the old draft stock. So I got a tryout opportunity with Green Bay where they're bringing in 30 guys and they're only keeping three at
Wow.
the end of the camp. So I was determined to do whatever I had to do to figure that situation out. And it just was Mojo out there yelling and screaming and not getting tired and running all over the place and asking for more and all that. And eventually played long enough. They gave me a spot. Didn't stick around there too long because they wanted me to gain like 40 pounds to become a nose guard, and I was already 300, so didn't have that in me. Couldn't get to that point.
So what? Hey, so look, I don't know how that works, but like so they want you to gain the weight. They tell you to gain the weight. Do you tell them no, or do you try, or what? How does that work?
I mean, I told them I probably couldn't get to that weight anytime
Yeah.
soon. It was always hard for me to put on weight because I did so much cardio. I thought I was going there to play defensive end, but you'll be shocked by this after being, especially my coach for so long in wrestling. But I've never been a technique or a finesse guy ever.
Yeah, and that's what that guy needs to be, right? Yeah, but look, to it's so weird that there's even a distinction between elite athletes. Like I've seen you in action, and I know you're an elite athlete. And then to hear you talk about, oh, I'm not that, I don't have that. You know what I mean? And it's just it makes me think the guy who's not athletic at all, like wow, there's such like an onion. There's such levels to this athleticism. So that you didn't do that. So do you? So how old were you then?
Shoot, at this time, probably 21,
Wow, wow,
22, something like that.
so you were on the team for Green Bay at 21.
I was there for about 4 or 5 months, so I
Okay,
wasn't there anything crazy long.
but you were in one of the three out of the 30, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I made the
yeah,
playoffs
that's what
so
I
many
gathered
times.
from your
Incredible.
story. But look, that's what I think is so great about you, Mojo. And I don't know that people know, and maybe they do, and maybe they're getting to know. The energy you bring is not forced or faux energy. It's an organic, real thing about you, and you just bring that energy, and you carry that with you all the time. And when you talk about you being the first one at the PC and the last one there and all that, that ain't bullcrap. That's you. That's who you are, and that's how you are. And I think people are getting to know that now. And then it comes from a place of respect. Whether they like you as a professional wrestler or not is neither here nor there, because then it becomes like this dude's a friggin' workhorse, and he's willing to pull his weight and yours too if you're not willing. You know what I mean? Like it becomes a thing about, oh well, you got to respect the drive. You got to respect that he's in the grind, and I'm damn sure not. So I've always respected the heck out of you, man, for your work ethic and your attitude. And so again, I appreciate you coming on here, because I probably know that you're in between the treadmill and the goddamn stairmaster or something.